So first of all, if you haven't really figured just yet, Capcom announced that the first Dead Rising game is getting a deluxe remaster. There isn't really much details out there just yet, but developers promised and as revealed by some insiders enough improvement in graphics and details, also a new voiceover that makes the game look like a remake than a remaster. However, there's no words of a release date or even a window, nor specific platforms, only the opening scene of the game.
Say, buddy, you mentioned something about research for a story. Frank West.
Remember that name, because the whole world's gonna know it in 3 days.
Woo-hoo!
If you've ever wondered what like a mashup of the Dying Light and the Call of Duty zombie mode might look like, well, you might be just looking at it. Step into a world of horror mystery with The Midnight Walkers, a game set to release late 2024. This is actually a survival zombie shooter or action FPS, getting you to navigate haunted streets and even solve puzzles. So prepare yourself for a blend of adventure and horror that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Projekt Z is a upcoming title shrouded in mystery, set to arrive on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and PCs. While details remain pretty scarce, you can expect a gripping narrative and stunning visuals. Developers hint at innovative gameplay mechanics and an expansive world to explore. Keep an eye out for more updates as anticipation builds for Projekt Z. This game is set to offer intense first-person zombie action with a robust character progression.
It's too late to ask now. We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. But you helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us.
The long-awaited State of Decay 3 has finally revealed its first official trailer, showcasing some impressive visuals and a few gameplay scenes. This Microsoft exclusive continues the franchise's tradition of zombie survival, where players build bases, manage resources, and aid survivors. Now, while there's no specific release date just yet, this game is set to launch in 2025. I want to get ready to go back into a world of strategic survival soon.
And that helped us find the courage to keep going. To fight on. When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive.
Operation Deadman plunges players into a high-stakes, post-apocalyptic world where survival is the key. Navigate a dangerous landscape alone or in co-op, gathering resources, crafting weapons, and forging alliances. With its strategy gameplay and heavily narrative pace, this game promises to be a thrilling addition to the survival genre. Check it out in case you missed it, we're still waiting on a release window.
Who's ready for a bit of fun then?
It's almost 7 years since the previous iteration, but Tripwire Interactive finally confirmed and revealed Killing Floor 3. Well, they said the new entry is releasing on PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, possibly by March next year. They actually released a new trailer for it. See, the third game might also turn out to be the crown jewel of co-op action horror shooters once again. See, Killing Floor 3 takes place 70 years after the events of Killing Floor 2. Take a look. That being said, No More Room in Hell 2 drops on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and PCs on probably next month, so ready for the apocalypse. This game is throwing you into a zombie mayhem with intense survival tactics and epic co-op battles. With sick graphics, some heart-pounding scares, this game is all about teamwork and staying alive in a undead nightmare. Or you could do that all alone. Check it out in case you missed it.
Here they come! Fuck off! Get the fuck off me! Help
Coming to a playtest rather soon, we've heard. First work of its developers over here at number 8, we have the Killing Antidote. Well, some folks call this thing the Chinese version of the new Resident Evil games, except it's an indie developer, and you do play as a brave freelance journalist who investigates the inside story of the incident and searches for an antidote to this whole mess. Check it out just in case you missed it.
Magnificent, huge canyons. And this is you, a tiny piece of meat. Of course, hopeful. You must survive in this world. What will help you?
Coming to PCs only early to mid next year. Number 9, we have Canyons. Supposedly, it's developers' first work. You see, Canyons is a post-apocalyptic zombie survival, Mad Max kind of inspired. I honestly don't even know, but the trailer over here is pretty dope. If you care to watch, it's a little like Road of the Dead, maybe? Like you can upgrade your vehicles and just blast through zombies the harder you can. Take a look.
There it is, huge crawlers. Only they will allow you to survive in the canyons. Looks like we'll have to find a bigger crawler.
Beneath drops on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and PCs on possibly December 10 this year. So don't sleep on it. This game is straight up a big mess, diving you into dark depth where you battle supernatural forces and uncover secrets, twisted ones, some haunting visuals and some heart-pounding suspense. This game's about survival and unlocking the mysteries lurking below. Get ready to face your fears and dive deep. It's gonna be intense. This has been in the making for precisely 2 years now. If you missed it, at number 11 we have Ghost Shadow, which is a action-adventure FPS and you are a invisible cyborg in this game. Slated for release in 2024, we're not sure when. This atmospheric science fiction horror game immerses players in a haunted world where they must confront spirits and technology at the same time. With pretty good visuals and a captivating storyline, Ghost Shadow promises an unforgettable experience. Coming from the same team who brought the game Dave the Diver. Number 12 we've got over here, Nakwon. This is a third-person view zombie apocalypse stealth survival game. What developers promise is to let you explore a new form of post-apocalyptic life with a first-person survival, resource management, PvP mostly, in which, well, you see zombies and survivors coexist, like the Walking Dead show. Nakwon Last Paradise is coming to PCs exclusively early next year. Beyond Hanwell takes players into a twisted, open-world environment filled with paranormal horrors. Explore the sinister town of Hanwell, solve complex puzzles and survive against supernatural entities. This game combines exploration, horror, and survival mechanics, creating a deeply immersive experience. Keep an eye out for more details on this chilling title. If you remember the dozen-year-old Xbox 360 game Lollipop Chainsaw, after being delayed for a year now, the RePOP version, or actually the remake of the 2012 hack and slasher, will release on September 25 for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and PCs, and even the Nintendo Switch. Developers released a new trailer for it. RePOP will have some faster load times, it will support 4K resolution, 60 FPS, new soundtracks, and of course additional content too. That's how it looks. Like I've said it before, no longer available on a demo, although it's coming out fully in just a few months. It's rumors though. If you miss out on it, over here Echoes of the Living is actually the most hyped Resident Evil inspired classic in the making right now. It's a 90s inspired survival fixed angle visual horror game, and a better one in graphics than any Resident Evil game the first 3 back in the 90s. We got a new trailer for it. This game is a PC exclusive, limited to Steam. HopeLand is a upcoming survival game set in a post-apocalyptic world where players must rebuild society, scavenge for resources, craft essential items, and form alliances to survive. With its focus on community building and strategy gameplay, HopeLand offers a unique blend of adventure and survival, promising a rich and engaging experience.
Did you notice that rope tied around his neck?
For those of you into Lovecraftian horror games, we've got here the first work of its publishers, developers, a psychological survival horror game called Pneumata. It's a detective noir horror game, quite a bit inspired by the famous Resident Evil, Outcast, and even the Amnesia games. With a lot of puzzles and even more shooting in first person, this game is coming to PCs, passing the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X down the line. Developers actually just came up with a new trailer for it.
I didn't want to do it, but he made me do it.
And last but not least, 7 Days to Die is set to make its way to the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and PCs in July this year. 7 Days to Die brings its renowned zombie survival gameplay. Actually, this beloved zombie survival game combines crafting, building, and intense combat. Players must fortify their bases, scavenge for supplies, and fend off some relentless waves of undead. So get ready to test your wits and survival skills in a brutally unforgiving world.
Howdy, survivor.
I get so scared on blood moons. I wish someone could stay the night.